Welcome, my name's Glenn Archer. Today's the 12th of August 2018 and today's a really exciting day as I take delivery of my 1950 ChrisCraft Riviera 20. This is the 7th hull of the ChrisCraft Riviera 20 that they built. This boat launched in 1950 and they launched these boats right through to 1954, making a total of 288 hulls. This boat is somewhere between 30 and 50 left of these in existence, so this is a pretty rare boat, a pretty exciting time. So a bit of a restoration ahead of me, so let's take a look at the boat and see what we think. So here's the boat. It's 1950, it's 20 foot in length. It's the 7th hull they built. Found this boat in Minneapolis, and quite an exciting story, as the guy that I bought it off bought it in 1991, and he was with a friend of his who was actually the purchaser, so I bought it off a good friend of the purchasers, and he was restoring cars, and they went to have a look at a car and found this boat, and his friend bought it in 1991. They took it home. They had 2 seasons with this boat, and then in 1993 they elected to refasten and refix the hull. So it had been replugged in 1993. You can see down here some of the screws have been replaced, but not plugged underneath the waterline. So this boat was refastened in 1993. It was then refinished and passed back to the chap that owned it. Ken was his name, and this boat went into a shed in 1993, and for reasons unknown to me, sat in his shed from 1993 right through until February this year, February 2018, when Ken passed away, and it became the responsibility of Jan Berghoff in Minneapolis to sell this boat on behalf of Ken's estate. So Jan was with Ken when he bought it in 1991, and has been friends of the family ever since. And this boat went up for sale in February this year, and by a strange set of events I procured this boat on eBay, and this boat then had to sit around and wait for a container to be contained off to Seattle, and then into a shipping container, and then over to China, where it got decanted off the boat and then put back on a boat and brought to Auckland, New Zealand, and delivered into New Zealand on about the 8th of August or 7th of August this year. So this boat has been quite a special purchase for me. I've looked for 2 years, had a few false starts, and you don't really know what you're buying, especially when you're buying something like this and you're buying it sight unseen. So Jan, all credit to him, was just fantastic and painted a really good picture of what the boat was, and in reality, bar a few little things, this boat is exactly that. So I'm going to turn the camera off here, and I'm just going to reposition my camera, and then we'll take a few more snaps.